Hello everyone, it is I'm Marinette Cheryl. It is currently 12:47 a.m. and most people who probably know what I'm doing with Lakers probably wondering right now. And I'm hoping that anyone who does and is actually watching that series right now with the whole Five Nights at Freddy's thing, is watching this because that way I can explain it here as I did while I was live streaming. It is very hot in this house right now. So like there's no type of air or anything in this house that gives me cool air in this room. And my room's usually the opposite temperature of the entire house. So if the other house is hot out there, it's cold in here. If it's cold out there, it's hot in here. But I can't really make this or any video out there because the whole dog situation, also because the haunted stuff in the kitchen that keeps happening. So not down to deal with that paranormal stuff. Just gonna stay in my room since I'm home alone and just got the dogs with me. But more importantly, like just getting at the fact that I had to cancel the Five Nights at Freddy's Part 2 stream, which I'm hating that I did because I was already on it. Beat Night 1, was in Night 2, was getting berated like heck, but started losing consciousness, barely conscious for this video right now. So once again, I'm extremely sorry if, you know, I'm a little woozy here with this video. Just wanted to clarify that now and why I'm not doing the live stream right now. Might have to reschedule it an entire different time and not just back to back. At least until, I'm actually good enough to do those videos, which is insane for me to say. But as I was saying, hello everyone, it is I'm Raina, back again with another video, and today, thank you DreadXP, I haven't had anything to react to in a minute, let alone anything horror related, other than, doing Five Nights at Freddy's stuff. So I really do thank y'all for, finally producing the Amanda the Adventure 3 trailer, and that's what this is. This is the announcement teaser. So we are getting Amanda the Adventure 3, so I'm gonna watch this, break it down, anything that I see, anything I find interesting or unique, see if I could put some theories in there. If y'all got some opinions or theories on it, I would like to hear y'all's too. But more importantly, let's get right into the video. I almost stopped the recording entirely like an idiot. Takes place in a suit. Oh wait, no, this is an office now. What? Is it multiple places now? I got a theory already. Oh my god.
Riley, get out of here.
Okay, hold on. There's already so much to unpack from that. Alright, especially with that ending. Alright, so first off, we start off in the sewer, and I'm still very confused as to why this one in the sewer to begin with, but then again, that's probably where that tunnel thing into the other chapter that we went through led to. I know I didn't upload my gameplay of it, and I'm sorry for that, but I'm not gonna try to redo it again because one, that was too much work. Two, to actually explain all that again, to try to give fake raw emotion would not be my type of thing. So hopefully when this comes out, I will remember to actually live stream it or record it in a way so that everyone can see it and that it won't be a big problem. But my theory on this entire thing is literally just that after in the last one where we go down below, that this is the area that we actually go into, the tunnels lead down here. I thought maybe it was a bunk or something. This I'm not sure what's going on. This is a whole office. Willow D. Blake, I think this is J or Blair J. Maybe some characters that'll have importance. Nothing really I could get from that. Now this. Anyone who's played things like Fallout, dang, I'm at blank right now. Sorry, brain is everywhere. But this right here, when I think of this, I think of Fallout. I think of this to preserve bodies or something like that, or keeping test subjects away and in capsules so that you could either work on them or let people live longer. Now, my little theory on this or my speculation is that either we'll have someone maybe a clone or something of someone like Amanda or Sam or even Aunt Kate in one of these because these definitely have or had people in them. And I like this already because it also reminds me of Alien Isolation with this whole like theme that is going on. It overall feels like this one is like where we're getting into like the real like in real life stuff and not just the tapes. Now, once again, I'm not sure too much what to say here, but in like that's the first time we actually hear our character like make noise, like actually make something verbal. And if this is what I think it is, then this could be like us using like the tapes and trying to like have it in this underground area, this bunker type area that we like have, and we're like basically looking into it. Maybe like in this point in time, we're trying to do something like, like decode a message in there, something, and Amanda notices this or something and like tries to break free, and that's just like hi, because it doesn't seem like our character was expecting Amanda to actually reach out to the player there, the character. And so the character we hear gets shot with that type of thing. But just speculation is what I'm going back, like backing up. Like maybe it's trying to like load something, like load the tapes into one to make it easier to destroy them all. What does she say? Hide time something? Is there subtitles for this? Or they're auto generated. I want to try to hear that again. Okay, so without my headphones on, this is after the video. It sounds like she's saying, hi, I'm Amanda, instead of anything what I was saying before.
Riley, get out of here.
Okay, now that is the biggest one I feel that needs to be addressed. Those who got the regular ending, or even like true ending to Amanda the Adventurer 2, y'all should know that I can't remember what her name was since it's been a minute, but y'all should remember that she basically goes on to a whole explanation on how we need to destroy the tapes. And in the regular version, it's like we go into that little area and the door closed before we find out what happens. But in the other one, the like final, like true ending, after getting everything, we actually see her get attacked by it's like a woolly type of monster, not Amanda, like that same type of monster that Amanda gets attacked by, but instead of it being woolly. That's what I'm thinking. Like obviously we know that that happens. So my theory, like if y'all remember the thing about like the mint chocolate chip, like cake or ice cream or something like that, Amanda like said that she loves mint chocolate chip, showing that she could like interact with the real world, and kids were going missing. And so my thought is that they found a way to trap like even adults into those tapes as well, because we see um her, I think it was her brother that got stuck in like a tape, and then like smashed the tape open, and we see the soul come out, and that's when the monster comes out, the monster Wooly. Now, if that is the case, then I'm expecting, instead of how we thought that she originally died in the end of chapter 2 in the true ending, that maybe somehow they managed to implement her soul into one of the tapes as well, and that's being what we're watching here. If you go to DreadXP's thing right now, you'll see that their image for the actual video is like it shows the possum, Amanda, and Wooly. Now the possum was seemingly this person's brother. I can't remember her name still. Sorry about that. I really am. But if that is the case of it, then it would make so much sense, like on why it was showing up trying to get our attention or get their sister's attention, and like the soul's being trapped in there. But that could mean that either we will be hearing her voice popping in certain tapes, like with secret messages, or even as another new character. In reality, it being her soul just trapped inside of here, like we've seen already. Now, people gonna say, now what you gonna say with this? Now, Amanda the Adventurer 3 is way different than Amanda Adventures 1 and 2's logo. Yes, it's still an apple, it's still Amanda the Adventurer, but as y'all can see, it's a rotting apple. The one thing that I want to automatically get from this is that Amanda states in the first ever game that she's rotting somewhere. Like, but she can feel herself rotting, but it's far away. Things like that. All of these types of things kind of indicate that it's showing like, okay, Amanda's definitely, her body at least, is deceased. Either it's deceased or it's like not living functionality, or it's making it to where she's like connected with the tapes and also connected with her real life self. Now, Amanda the Adventurer 3's thing is showcasing that rotting type of effect, like with the apple. The apple's actually starting to rot, and we barely saw any tapes in this trailer, even though it's only a teaser. It's an announcement teaser, so like maybe it could just be that. But it does feel overall like we're getting a more in person, in depth with it, and not just having to stick with tapes around this time with this type of chapter. And if that is the case, then this is going to be completely different, or majorly different from the other Amanda the Adventures. The whole reason I think that we're getting this now, like rotten like this, is that we are most likely either going to A, find Amanda's rotting body, or there being Easter egg to it, or a story revolving around it, like maybe even having an ending about it towards like their rotting somewhere. Could be mistaken. Once again, it's all just a theory. But if that is the case and it is Amanda's body rotting somewhere, then it would make perfect sense on why this is actually the choice of logo that they went for this time. Because, like I said before, based on everything that we've gotten throughout this trailer, it feels like it takes place more in the real world, and all those like testing and science areas, like it feels like somewhere like they would really have been working on Amanda, or like even the things around it. And to be honest, if I'm gonna be completely real, I think this game's gonna have a multiple area thing that takes place in, like, the sewers, some type of lab, a bunker, an office. Like, I feel like Amanda the Adventurer 3 is going to be a multi-area game. Heck, we might actually be running from the monster this time, or monsters this time, instead of just using tapes and stuff. Like, we might actually have to be more alert, more wary, and it would make a lot of sense for a game like this to actually go for something like that. Because, I mean, it's nothing new in horror community, but with what kind of game Amanda the Adventurer is, the possibilities are high for so many things. But my overall thought about the plot of this one's game, is going to be about Amanda's rotting, and either how we can save her or try and find her. Because we've been getting closer and closer to the story of Amanda, where she is, what happened to her, and things like that. Like, the satanic things that we've seen before, all these kinds of things in the previous two games alone. So number 3 feels like it's going to go that entire different route. If I'm wrong, I'm going to be hurt, but I have to accept it. But that's what I'm picking up from this so far. I can't wait to see what Dread XP does with this. And it is coming this year. And then the 2 knocks. I did not mean to click that. I'm glad that it didn't continue. But overall, even from that teaser alone, even though it's not a trailer, I'm already extremely excited for what's to come. I like how it's Dawko that pops up as my next video to show up. But that is all for this time. If you enjoyed the video, please let me know. If y'all didn't feel my reactions were real enough or whatever, they're my raw reaction. These are genuinely how I feel and think about these things. And sorry that if I'm a little everywhere or repetitive with the things I say and do, but I want to make sure that I explain fully in a way that people can understand what I mean and see what I see. Until next time, leave a comment. Let me know what you want to see. If you like the video, please do leave a like. If you'd be ever so willing to see more content like this, please subscribe. And I'll see all of you in the next video. Okay, hello everyone. I didn't notice that they actually not only had this on their Twitter, but also in the description of the actual video I watched it from. There will be a link to both of those in my description, but the main thing I was wanting to say here is that as we can see, this takes place in like an abandoned Hamlin facility, if that is the way you say that name. And based on what it says here and everything else, like one last adventure waits. This could be the finale of Amanda the Adventurer. And if that is the case, then this will be live streamed on my channel the moment it comes out. I will fully play this
thoroughly going into everything, making sure I don't miss a step, to make sure that not only you guys get to experience this, but I get to experience it as well. Because it seems like we're going to be taking over, like starting from the very beginning, and I should be putting up on some things like some like the new image of the like this logo for the game, like the new thing that they had for like the picture on Twitter, like what it is like currently for like the new game, what the new game's like chapter 3 is gonna look like, its logo and things like that, up in this video. And of course, I cannot forget to mention this right here, the actual stuff about the game and what will be in the game, confirming and basically, or at least hinting, not confirming, that this could be the final Amanda the Adventurer game. So I recommend, if you guys have not played the other games or even seen them, to get fully caught up with them for this next game, because I'm feeling everything we've already learned is going to be very important, because this game is either going to be a prequel or a finale. Regardless of what it is, you should check out the game all the same for your own enjoyment, whether you watch someone else play it or you play it yourself. Now this time, genuinely, seriously, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. I will try to do more research before making a video like reaction like I did on this one next time. So I hope you enjoyed. Peace out.
Make this puppet proud.